Hey, it's Heather from Pixel Gamer Girls, and we're going to be making Sidewinder soup and salad combo out of our supernatural cookbook. As you can see, I got my lovely assistants over here to help me out with this ghoulish feast, so let's get going. Since Halloween is one of the most magical, terrifying, and witchy times of the year, I figured we should try to conjure some ingredients for this recipe. What you think? Alright, here we go. Alakablamo! Well, that seemed to work. Now to introduce you to the ingredients. The recipe in the book calls for 3 pounds of assorted tomatoes, 6 cloves of garlic peeled, 1 medium onion peeled and sliced, 1/3 cup of olive oil, 4 cups of vegetable stock, but I have beef stock, 1/4 cup or a half a stick of butter, 1/2 cup of fresh basil leaves, and salt and pepper. First, we will be preheating our oven to not spaz out on me and to go to 425. Start, and while that's preheating, we're going to slice up the tomatoes. Now, I think technically we're supposed to be using the smaller tomatoes for this, but I have the larger ones at hand, and so I will be dicing them up probably into quarters and then cutting those quarters in halves. But normally you'll be destemming them and taking out the hard middle core that can sometimes make the tomato still tough, because we have to roast these babies. That looks to be about the right size. Now we're going to attempt the same trick with our onion and our garlic, which will be sliced up thinly and put in with the tomatoes. That looks about right too. I've put all the tomatoes, garlic, and onion into a bowl, and we will be roasting them in a moment. First of all, we're going to be taking one of my square pans we have and mixing all the tomato, spreading it out a little so it's not so close together. We are going to get ready to roast it. I'm going to be giving this tomato roasting session a generous little drizzle of oil, which you can either take a utensil or, like talented me, just your hands, and lightly coat everything that we'll be roasting. And then I can have really oily hands, you know. Here we go, putting them in the oven. And we are going to be setting that for, let me see, 30 minutes. Oops. Not 31 minutes, 30 minutes. In our saucepan, we are going to be combining our butter. Okay, butter, let go. Your life is over. And in our case, because we're doing a half recipe, are 2 cups of stock. We're going to let that butter melt, and we're going to let all of that simmer together for about 25 minutes. While we are letting that simmer, we are going to put together the grilled cheese part of our croutons for the soup. It says to butter both sides of the bread, but I'm going to give it a light coating of spray just to make sure it doesn't stick too much. I personally use some sourdough bread and some provolone cheese because I don't have any cheddar, even though I actually kind of like cheddar a little better. But this is the one I got, so this is the one we're working with. And I will let that grilled cheese into a beautifully golden brown, gooey, confectionate thing of beauty. And I've said beauty way too much. It's gonna cook. And here is our beautifully toasted sandwich that we will let cool and chop up for our soup in a small bit. For our dressing, we're going to be using stone ground Dijon mustard, a nice little combination of salt and pepper, 1/4 of a cup of oil, about half a lemon of, well, lemon juice, and we'll be mixing that together probably in this jar. I was originally going to put it in there, but if I can just shake it up in the jar, what's the point? So you mix it up however way you really want to. And I'll be back to show you that. Alright, so we've got our lemon juice, and I have taken the liberty of already putting the mustard into the jar for us, because scraping and scraping probably isn't a good video. We will be adding the olive oil into our dressing without spilling it, hopefully. I'll be putting the sprinkling of salt and pepper in there. Oops, sorry. There we go. All the mischief is managed. Now we have some mixed greens that I picked up the other day, so they are fresh, and I have taken the liberty of pre-shaking our beautiful dressing, which is everything I showed you that I put in the jar. And all that's left to do for our simple salad is to pour the said dressing over the mixed greens. And of course take a spoon or salad tongs and mix it over, giving all the leaves a good coating. In the meantime, our tomato, onion, and garlic combo has finished roasting, and I might add is a beautiful color. So we'll be adding that into our soup next. As you can see, I've put our roasted tomatoes and their friends in our beef broth and our butter mixture. Now for the fun part, we're going to take our immersion blender and blend everything together. Now, there's really no point in showing you me blending this, but I have the stick blender by Sencor, because sadly mine is very, very loud. And as you can tell, I've already blended some of it. But that is the brand I will be using to blend my soup today, and in a minute I'll show you the results. And about 5 minutes of blending later, to make sure all the chunks are not chunks anymore, I have this beautiful tomato puree soup. And I will be adding my basil now, and we will mix that all together. And next time you see me, I will show you the beautiful dinner that I have made out of the Supernatural cookbook. And here we have it, folks, the Sidewinder soup and salad combo from our Supernatural cookbook. And I'll be trying this out in a minute and see how it goes. So I guess the best part of the video has come, where we get to taste our food. And it looks really good and interesting. Yeah. That does have a nice flavor. I'm going to try to put one of these super huge pieces in my mouth now, so you know. You know, I was kind of worried about what to do with grilled cheese and soup for croutons, and I honestly think I should have made the grilled cheese a little smaller, but it actually is a really good flavor together. Like, I was pretty unsure it would taste good. No, this is awesome. And we'll have a little bite of our light dressing salad that we made. I, of course, cheated and put a sprinkle of cheese on the top, because nothing is not great without cheese. I myself like my salad to be a little busier, but this is a very nice light change for this recipe. So that was my take on Sidewinder soup and salad combo, and honestly, except for the salad, which I'm working on, it is all gone. So I thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope you make it soon too and enjoy it just as much as I did. And happy Halloween. If this video is a little late posting, I hope you had a very safe and wonderful Halloween, and you can be looking forward to Pixel Gamer Girls finishing up Little Nightmares DLC, starting Ghost of Tsushima. Of course, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but I don't care. And making some more cooking videos in the future. Laters!
Do you still like pie?
I mean, look at these chemicals. Do you even read the label?
No, I read pie. The rest is just blah, blah, blah.
Best pie in the tri-state area.
You don't say.
You're out of God.
enjoying my life.
Hope your apple pie is freaking worth it.
For the pie.
Dude,
Yeah.
where's the pie?
You're gonna give me some pie.
Where's the pie?
And cake. It's close enough, right?
It's friggin' Noah's Ark out there, and we're eating pie. And that crap is in, well, it's in just about everything. Soda, sauces, bread.
Don't say pie.
Definitely pie.
Bastards. How about some pie?
Hey, see if they got any pie. Bring me some pie. Love me some pie.